Street now with the folks here in Herald Square.
But no matter how cynical and jaded you get in your old age, and I mean both of us, it does make you feel like
I prefer middle age.
It makes you feel like a kid again, doesn't it?
It really does. It's incredible. The excitement is wonderful. Even the bad weather can't dampen the spirits.
That's right. Winging his way down Broadway behind the real Big Bird is Big Bird Balloon, making his 11th appearance in Macy's parade. Balloon's bird's 10 times wider and 8 times taller than his fine feathered counterpart, tall enough to place the star on top of the big tree at Rockefeller Center.
Furnished by Children's Television Workshop, Big Bird is Sesame Street's every kid. He's helped teach kids how to read and play together over the past 30 years. And in the process, Katie, he's helped bring 71 Emmys home to Sesame Street.
Meanwhile, ready for a little ham on Turkey Day, Matt?
Yeah, when pigs fly.
Well, then feast your eyes on that irresistible piglet and film sensation Babe. Ear to ear, he's as wide as the wingspan of a Cessna 150. Babe's the first of 3 brand new giant balloons in this year's parade.
That is one very pudgy piglet. Balloon Babe's the size of 3 movie screens. I'll guess all Babe's co-stars at Hoggett's Farm are watching his parade debut, especially his adopted mom, Fly, and his neurotic friend, Ferdinand.
I'm sure they're very proud indeed. Everyone remembers Farmer Hoggett won Babe at a county fair when he guessed his weight. Our best guess about this Babe's weight? Try 464 pounds, 30 times heavier than Babe in the movie.
And we want to tell you that our lovable piglet was furnished by Universal Pictures and is currently making kids of all ages squeal with delight in the new movie Babe, Pig in the City.
More Broadway shows, plus Barney, the all-new Captain Kangaroo, and the Pointer Sisters, when Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade returns live here on NBC.
And with a few more peanut butter and jelly sandwiches under his belt, the Barney balloon, that prehistoric purple people pleaser, furnished by Lyric Studios. Try saying
There's a tongue twister, wasn't it? Everybody's favorite T-Rex is roaming down Broadway for his 5th stupendous year, Katie.
And Barney thinks giving hugs is super-de-duper, and his young friends agree. Boy, although you'd have to climb 6 flights of stairs to throw your arms around this Barney. Do you know where Barney lives, Matt? Don't even think about saying Jurassic Park.
Then I'm out of guesses, no.
All right, well, Barney actually lives in your imagination.
That was my second choice.
Marietta, Georgia's Walton High School marching band performed in the... Well, because of some of the high winds this morning, some of our large character balloons won't be coming down the line of march, but thanks to the wonders of videotape, we're going to be enjoying how they look in a previous year's parade. And of course, everyone knows that cats do not like water anyway, Matt. But as we see, enjoying life in the laid-back lane, America's favorite fat cat, Garfield, furnished by Paws Incorporated. Garfield might feel a little extra smug today. Well, it would have been his 15th parade appearance.
Actually, this was kind of a birthday year, too, because he celebrated his 20th birthday. That's how long ago it was that he was born in Mama Leone's kitchen, and then, of course, introduced to his favorite food, lasagna. And how do you suppose he celebrated that birthday?
Gee, I don't know. By taking a long nap, I think.
Coming up, Judy Collins and pop recording star Monica when the parade continues on NBC.
Now, Matt, 18 million readers know that, hey, it's a wonderful kind of day now that Arthur, that academic aardvark, makes his 2nd march down Broadway. It's a wonderful show on PBS, and the Arthur balloon is furnished by Little Brown Children's Publishing Company. There you see him, Matt.
Katie, at 32 feet wide, Arthur can't even fit through the New York Public Library doors. They have to bring books out to him. And by the way, speaking of books, more than 450 books can fit into that cool red knapsack he's wearing.
He's going to be very busy doing some serious reading. He's actually half as high as that amazing New York landmark, the Public Library. Arthur is all about the challenges of childhood, about looking and feeling different, and about learning self-respect and respect for others.
Let's go to the tail of the tape. His favorite foods, cheeseburgers, pizza, and chocolate cake. But he keeps a check on that 62-foot waist by playing his favorite sport, which is soccer. And it took fabric the length of 8 soccer fields to create our roly-poly version of this aardvark. Personally,
I'm a big fan of his sister, D.W. Meanwhile, as Arthur rounds 34th Street, we're reminded that next spring, Macy's front door will be a spruced-up park with more trees and flowers and benches, thanks to a $30 million gift to the city from the 34th Street Partnership. A new Herald Square, the same grand old landmark.
The Peter Rabbit balloon, a number from Disney's A Bug's Life, plus the Pointer Sisters. The spectacle goes on live here on NBC.
Guy, but you should check him out. Hopping off the pages of Beatrix Potter's 1902 classic, The Tale of Peter Rabbit is the dapper bunny himself, furnished by Frederick Warren and Company. Peter's got it down, smart blue jacket, persimmon-colored hanky, the slippers. This is a look you should definitely consider, Matt.
I'll be in my slippers in about an hour, Katie. After 96 years, Peter's favorite salad bar is still Mr. McGregor's Garden. Our 443-pound balloon may not be as speedy as Storybook Peter, but he's managed to dodge his nemesis, Mr. McGregor, along the parade route for the 3rd consecutive year.
Mr. McGregor, by the way, would need a pretty big cage to contain this rabbit. He's twice as big as the school bus.
All right, we know about A Bug's Life. How about a movie called A Band's Life? Act 1.
I'm afraid I've hung up my pom-poms and no wisecracks.
I won't say a word. I need this job. Unfortunately, before the parade, the Spider-Man balloon developed a technical problem, so we're going to show you Spider-Man on tape from a previous parade.
Spider-Man wasn't always a superhero. He started out as freelance photographer Peter Parker, who was bitten by a radioactive spider. Ouch! And as Spider-Man can sling a web from his wrist big enough to catch a blimp.
It's a good thing he's not a rock star, because it would take 3 stretch limos to chauffeur our hero to where the action is. Spider-Man's furnished by Marvel Comics.
In the wake of our fighter for justice, a world-famous...
On the lookout for danger and adventures, it is the Rugrats, Macy's first 3-character balloon. Their fearless leader, Tommy Pickles, his worrywart pal, Chucky, and providing transportation down Broadway, Tommy's dog, Spike. Spike's snout, by the way, is longer than 2 New York City taxi cabs.
Let me tell you guys, I know this show very well.
Oh, yeah.
The world of Rugrats is all about life from a baby's point of view. 1-year-old Tommy's slogan is, "We're babies. We're supposed to get in trouble. That's our job."
I like Scaredy Cat Chucky's favorite saying, when all else fails, just cry.
That's my philosophy. And Spike, well, he doesn't say anything. He's a dog, but he does take the Rugrats on some wonderful adventures, like today's. This is their 2nd trip to Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
A baby's got to do what a baby's got to do. Thanksgiving brings yet another adventure. The Rugrats movie, announcing the biggest event in Rugrats history, the birth of Tommy's new baby brother, Dill Pickle.
Love that name. That was terrific. Meanwhile, propelling himself down Broadway, the picture of braininess and his smart horn-rimmed glasses is our 3rd debut balloon, Dexter, furnished by the Cartoon Network.
And as millions of fans of Dexter's Laboratory know, this boy genius splits time battling his pesky older sister Dee Dee and creating out-of-this-world inventions in his fantastic bedroom lab.
Like that double booster rocket pack he's sporting, very 21st century. Looks like our super wise whiz kids trying to blast off Balloon Dexter's as wide as Skylab, our first space station.
Dexter, though, not only has brains, Katie, he has brawn as well. He can free lift 640 pounds.
Wow, sounds like you two. He may be pumped up about his high IQ. Well, but the fact is, there was a joke there. Dexter has his balloon buddies beat when it comes to the highest volume of helium, 21,700 cubic feet.
Dexter's a very funny cartoon on Cartoon Network.
You're a big fan?
Yes, Dexter, and he's my little sister, Dee Dee. Dee Dee, get out, you stupid girl.
Do you ever get the feeling Al likes cartoons just a little too much?
He has a little too much free time on
That's right. And his co-star is Super Monkey.
Oh, is that right?
That's right, another part of Dexter's laboratory.
Well, I'll have to check him out on the Cartoon Network.
You know, during their week in New York, our bands go to...
Well, he just keeps playing and playing and playing. On videotape, the March Hare himself, Quick Bunny, furnished by Nestle USA.
Katie, we've seen some pretty smart band outfits today, but this hip-hop hair styling with his bright green jacket, complete with gold epaulets. He might like the city's quick pace, but to call New York home, he'd need a high-rise hutch 7 stories tall, and he'd have to pass the co-op board and pay maintenance. It wouldn't be fun.
And of course, in Manhattan, that's a lot of lettuce.
Ooh.
That was Matt's line, but
I let you have it because I didn't think it was funny.
It was a clunker.
You should have let him take that line.
Take that line, please. Meanwhile, the Redland High Marching Band is a traffic stopper from the word go. Get this. That was moving, wasn't it? Meanwhile, I've been making out my Christmas list, and here's a cute little guy I want in my stocking. Joining Santa at Herald Square every year is Evan Bear, furnished by John Deere.
Now, I agree, he's cute, Katie, but little. At 58 feet high, Evan can just about peek through the 7th floor window of Macy's children's department. That candy cane he's clutching would take an ordinary bear most of the winter to polish off. It alone is 18 feet long.
With winter around the corner, Evan's about to head back into hibernation. He himself is the size of a cabin in the Berkshires. Evan consumes 19,000 cubic feet of helium. It would take a circle of 40 children to give colossally cuddly Evan a bear hug. Make that 41, kids. I'm definitely in.
Guys, by the way, John Deere furnished all of today's gators, which help keep our balloons on track. We need those in the office.
Definitely. They look like fun. Believing is what the holidays are all about. And guys, I do believe